My name's Vanessa Troup, and I'm a volunteer and docent here at the Decorative Arts Center of Ohio. Welcome. Behind me is the Reese-Peters House, and this is the lobby. If you're a visitor at the museum, this is where you'll come in. This is our visitor's entrance. But guess what? Do you think that looks like it belonged there originally? Well, it didn't. This was added the year 2000. This was added as a lobby. It looks like a porch or sunroom, but it was added to have a formal entrance and one that was also accessible. So we have the access ramp leading to the visitor's lobby. The other interesting part about this view, this is the back of the house. It faces the alley. It's not as important theoretically as the front of the house. And at the same time, if you look all the way up at the top of the building, it has that sort of triangular motif to it, which is part of the temple-likeness of the Greek Revival design. So that's very ornate for the back of the house. In fact, this whole extension back here was added. This isn't original to the building from 1835. This was added in the late 19th century after Philip and Caroline Rising bought the house. They did it so that they could create more space for their family and household. Possibly there was a chamber or two for a tutor or governess on one of the levels. At one point, there was a bedroom on the first floor, and later, in the early 20th century, when the Rising's descendants, the Peters family, lived here, they even brought in modern facilities like a modern kitchen and bathroom that were on the first floor of this extension. When the house became a museum, some difficult choices had to be made. We had to bring the building up to code, and we had to provide things like fire escapes and then possibly an elevator to make the whole building accessible to the public. So, question, do you build those things on the outside of the building, or do you find a way to build them on the inside of the building? So the big question, or the big decision, was that they decided to sacrifice the internal spaces, those later rooms that were created in the late 19th and early 20th century, to allow for a back staircase that was essentially a fire escape, fire doors, all things involved in that, and an elevator shaft. So hidden in all this history are modern conveniences that we have to have today.